All right. We back here. BlackMenVent Radio, BlackMenVent TV. I call it. We haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it down. These are the early days of this, so we're gonna remember this. All right. Today, in part by IntellectualRadio.com. Find your brain. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, me, Mr. Legend, on the left side of me, somebody who was sleeping real good. Jealous. Quest07, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Back in the house.
What's going on? What's happening with your week, dog?
I had getting the grown man on, man, making it happen.
No, man.
Warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
I can't recall having so many cold days in a row.
Chicago, like it was like 60 degrees this morning. Now it's back down to freezing.
Yeah.
Dropped 30 degrees in less than 24 hours.
But I felt great.
Yeah, it did.
You know,
I was thinking about wearing my Boys to Men shorts with my suit today at work.
I don't know about that, but you get the break, man, from the negative.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for people who don't know, I talk to a lot of people that's Chicago down south. Damn, man.
Nah.
They don't understand how you have to say the S word when you get in the car.
Yeah.
We all separate. We all jump in the car. You just be fumbling keys. Yeah, man. Florida a bunch of times, man. Well, I know why I live here because my business is here, but
yeah.
I mean, man.
Florida, Southern Cal, Arizona.
We be shoveling snow. They're cutting the grass.
Yep.
Dirty bass. Yo, we're gonna educate a lot of people in the media right now. I noticed that a bunch of brothers in the game right now, just on the internet and around the manosphere. You say it, okay? You know, differences in a lot of people's perception on how things is going on. So what I figured that tonight we will go ahead and get to the root of things, go from there. People who have never heard of us before or never seen us before, you know, the logic speak. Okay. And as usual, Trip you got, we encourage you to Google it. If you could. What was that? 708-223-8953. We need you guys or you gals, something wrong or agree with us. Or if you just got something to say, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and vent. This is BlackMenVent, right? And if you got something to say, just call us up and say it, all right? That's what we do here. That's what we've been doing here for years. So without further ado, all right. Tonight in the news. He's not here tonight. David Ruffin's not here tonight. You know, this big country is not in his cage tonight. So we're going to have to go ahead and wing it. Black Panther, Marvel's Black Panther, the movie, is already successful at the box office.
Woo! Definitely.
Fandango reports that tickets pre-sales are the best for a Marvel movie. And this is dethroning Captain America's Civil War. Despite Black women boycott because one of the leading actors was found to be dating a white woman. So they said, if you don't support us, we're not going to support you. About that, man.
No, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? And to me, this is what everyone says when they want to be politically correct. You know, it doesn't matter where you find love, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, obviously, no one's worried about it. Marvel obviously reaches out to more than just one race of people. Comic, you know, so Yeah, I mean, I expected it to do exactly what it's doing, but that's big time to beat out Captain America: Civil War. Huge one too. But I'll
Yeah.
definitely be there to see it because I'm a Marvel fan too. So
Thing about it is they wasn't going to see it anyway.
probably not. Yeah, they probably couldn't name one character.
Wow, like, but I'm really disappointed at them because this is a black superhero movie and they're
Mhm.
boycotting it for their own selfish.
You know, the Tuskegee Airmen back when I think one of the pilots
Oh
were
yeah,
married
same
to,
thing. Yep.
yeah, and they found a reason not to support that.
Because in the movie he was dating a French girl.
Yeah, something like that. And this was based on a true story, fighting who gave their lives, and they found that either. But you notice they never boycott Serena Williams or Holly Berry or whoever else out the race. So whatever, you know what I
That's
mean.
not
I don't really pay it any mind.
that's
It's
not fair. But yeah, I
I would
mean,
have been shocked if they actually came out really about it.
wow.
This is the
What does that mean though? Why would you be shocked at that? 'Cause-
well, I mean, they don't support, unless black men are supporting something that the sisters want, then they'll come out and usually support them. But whenever a black man steps out, does something, or something that they don't necessarily agree with, they don't support it. Numerous, that so nothing new.
yeah, it's nothing new. But good luck to that cast. I can't wait to see it in the line for Marvel movies. I catch them on Blu-ray. I ain't gonna lie, because I think it looks better on my TV than it does at the theater. But I think I'm going to see this because this, it's a cool concept, not because it's the blackety black, the black black. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it's a cool concept. I mean, who the actors date? I don't care, man. 18,
Yeah,
people
I
get
don't
in where
even
they fit
know.
in.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't care anyway until something was stated about it. But before that, I had no clue.
Remember the last week, the black Twitter? Remember that?
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
on fire.
yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Also in the news tonight, Stockholm company, clothing company, fire this week a ad with racist captions on the shirt. Boy, the coolest monkey in the jungle.
I don't know who approved that one, but I don't know. I'm like, why? I don't know. Like to me, I was thrown, but that is absolutely wrong for them to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And,
here's the thing, and I try to think of things, from all types of angles
mhm.
before I just jump on the bandwagon. Standing next to the little black boy was a white kid who his shirt says survival expert, which seems like, it was kind of. And this is a Stockholm company, which is in Sweden, where they talk like this in Sweden. Anyway, but what I know from being outside the country and traveling and things is that a lot of cultures outside of America don't see racism as they see it here. The same history with racism that we have, and just basically segregation of the civil rights movement. Seeing stuff like that hurts us the worst. I'm not really um, country's histories when it comes to Africans or African people of African descent. Um, can come up with, you know, like it just went right past their radar because we've always been cool in our country. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that related um talking about the army and And somebody was quoted today as saying that it's not going to be a pushover if we go in there. They have over 200,000, and they are nicknamed the monkeys because of the subterfuge and craziness that they cause in a warfare situation.
Plus, they're allies. North Korea.
They're whether Donald presses the button, he presses the button. When it goes down, we're gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's another where monkeys is being used. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we're sensitive in that regard to when we hear monkeys coming from somebody other than us. Then, regardless, pulled it, and they now I'm gonna tell you, there's some really racist stuff going down by our eyes in Japan, like China, because they don't have black people. One thing about America I know is that in a busy city in America, you're gonna see everybody: white people, black people, Asians, Hispanics. Okay, when you walk down a busy city in China, Chinese people.
Right.
That's it. They have to do is just.
I mean, that's not something that they really have to concern about. We have a lot of diversity here in America. We do have to worry about, but I get it. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. However, I think it's a well-known fact. There's a line, especially a company as global as H&M, never cross. You know what I mean? And my question is, where were the kids' parents? Parents allow their child to. Why would they approve this? The
money.
Child to,
the money.
Yeah, but
who's to know? They was probably sitting in the waiting room, and then got the prince and was like, "What do you?
Yeah, what the heck is this?"
They don't know the way.
But
anyway, we got a call right now. Okay, we're gonna take this call, but we're gonna keep it quick. BlackMenVent, what's going on? Who is this?
Good evening. I speak a little English. I speak to Mr. Legend. I speak to yes. Good evening.
Yo, what up, man? Is this the realest dealer Jamaican in the world, man? Well, go on, man. Congratulations on your new picking.
Respect my boss. Respect.
Man, we gotta get you out here, dude.
Man, I realize y'all are discussing a Big Mike. I realize y'all are discussing the coolest monkey in the jungle situation or issue.
Right.
Yeah.
My personal thing. First of all, big up Quest. You see me saying the whole reverse.
Yep.
But my personal opinion on it, I don't think those people did it from a malicious point of view. I think they do it. It's like poor judgment in creativity. I don't think they do it to really cause any controversy. They came out and just because like it is said, they are a Swedish company and they are not here. Just like when I just came here from Jamaica, people used to black people at that. Black people at that used to talk about and so on, and they were just being sarcastic or ignorant because that is a derogatory term, regardless of who from whether a black person or a white person use it to another black person. It is a derogatory term. That is used to describe people from the Caribbean, as in a lot of slaves escaped slavery back in the days. So my thing is that we have bigger fishes in the ocean to fry, man.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Offensive behaviors or attitude or comments or remarks talk about what he just had said about shit all. It's like people from those shithole countries, referring to Haiti and basically referring to Haiti. Because this is what is blowing up CNN and MSNBC and other news outlets. I was just watching Fox News, and it is on every channel. Refer to for country. So we have more stuff that is like wrong with us, wrong with our country, that has to do with our well-being. H&M, what they have put out, I don't think H&M is gonna change anything. I don't think that's gonna affect us negatively or positively.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The president attitude is going to.
That's gonna change.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's up, man? I agree wholeheartedly. Fish to fry. I think it's just the media basically is trying to put out stories to keep us glued. You see their sponsors, so we can keep clicking on their stories. They got to have something ridiculous every day, and these people are working hard for it. You know what I'm saying? And this is really not a big deal. Everything they came up with in like the last year, except what the president is saying, is really not a big deal.
Right.
People are boycotting. So one of the actors is dating a white woman. So what? Who cares? Why into this? Right. There's real stuff.
I mean, like people in particular, they chose to fight the wrong.
Yeah.
They are fighting like battles that makes zero sense. I mean, you're boycotting Black Panther because one of the cast members are dating a white woman. White people was fighting hand in hand with black people during the civil rights ages. Our fight. Prime example: Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders went to jail for black people.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not every black people, and I've always said to a lot of black people, not because I'm black, you are black, we are black, it doesn't mean that we are the same. Blackness, I own my blackness. My experience and my attitude, so does yours. So not because you want to date a white or a black or whomever, it doesn't mean that I'm going to date them. And most black people, I mean, like I love my people. If I'm being honest, a lot of black people are really, really stupid. And I'm saying this in a passionate way. Because they're gonna
be honest. I think that just the stupid ones are the ones that stick out the most. Intelligent people are not trying to make too many waves. You know what I'm saying?
And when I said I don't want people to come, black people are stupid, I didn't say that. I said a lot of black people.
Yeah.
And yes, the stupid one is the one that is, they are always gonna put the stupid one on the TV. Ain't nobody had no time for that. And that, look at, say, this one guy always.
Yeah.
CNN contributor. I think I forgot what his name. Paris something. Trump down to his bone. No matter what Trump do or say wrong, he has never came out and condemn. I was watching CNN earlier. When you see that it is just too bad, like there's a misunderstanding, man.
That's a whole nother story right there, dude. We gotta get you out of here, man. Gotta keep it moving. We got some things to get to. They only give us an hour, bro.
Yeah, bro, Jamaican, you gotta stop in, man. We gotta get you back on the show.
I know you're busy, man, but you gotta make some time for us, bro. They'd love to see you.
Stop in, man. A couple weeks ago, Big Mike told me that y'all up there recording. I was supposed to have came to, man, but all these 6 kids, man.
Yeah. It's only 6. I thought it was 10, man. I was telling everybody 10. My bad, dude. All right, brother. I love you, man. Thank you for checking in.
For sure.
Love y'all, man. Y'all take care now.
All right, peace. Everybody, I bet y'all wasn't expecting that. So, man, last up in the news, though.
Yeah.
You know, I missed that too. You know, his perspective on things,
Mm-hmm.
man. Last up in the news, Oprah steals the show at the Golden Globe Awards. Her speech was very feministic, and now everybody's screaming Oprah for president. To be a president?
I didn't see the speech. You know, I didn't hear it, but I went back and watched it when I heard she must have come up with a time travel or something. How much noise people were making. Like when I heard the speech, I'm like, man, she must always say. But what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Like whatever. Exactly what's going on. You know, when I was watching the speech and I was observing the crowd, which everyone knows, you have a lot of white people that's going to support it because they don't want to.
She got a lot of influence. You don't want to be on Oprah's
that too.
bad
and
side.
A lot of black people obviously going to support it because she's black. She didn't say anything. It's overrated as far as the reaction that people. But everybody just wants to get Trump out of the office, so they don't care who runs at this point. Somebody could literally stand up there and KKK outfit and run, and they'll vote him in at this point. I asked myself, man, what has Oprah done presidential or for the community? Like, does she have a track record for people in need? I don't think so. People will argue that they do, but I'm like, hey, show me some examples here. Because
I've never benefited from anything that Oprah has ever done or said. I don't know anybody who has.
And people try to justify her position by saying, well, she did things, you know, in Africa and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, homeless people right outside of her window that needs help. But I don't really get it. But to me, it's offensive when the way they talk about domestic violence as if victims.
Yeah.
When truthfully speaking, there are way more male victims. Domestic violence, physically and mentally. It shouldn't be. It should just be an issue that's tackled. And I think we kind of touched base last week. Cancer. Since when did breast cancer become more prevalent than this cancer?
Right.
You know, now is it cancer? You have to think twice versus someone who has lung cancer now.
Right.
Cancer is just cancer. Just help everybody. Each was feminist point of view, but I can respect that about her because she's a feminist and she, you know,
not hiding it.
Yeah, she's not hiding that. She's definitely pro woman. Disqualifies her from being a leader.
You know what really burnt me up about that? Common Sense comment from Chicago.
Yeah, clapping.
And he was clapping his ass off.
Yeah.
I was like, you sit yourself. There's nothing she is saying that's you, dog. She's saying everything against you.
Yep.
Tell you something, bro. Tried to have sex with a girl and she said no. That's what this means, dog. If you are in the way of somebody's ambition and they're female, why you sitting up there clapping right now?
Yeah.
He rapper. That's why I'm so passionate about this. He's from Chicago, lyrics off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Going from here in the movies now, he's still making records. But when you start doing this type of stuff, like he had a lyric like, I breathe heavy. I see interracial lovers hold hands. I breathe heavy with a cold can. Like he was mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, just had a baby by a white dude. Why you ain't say nothing about that, dog?
Right.
Why you ain't say nothing about that? Come on, man. What you got to say about that? So it's like, yo. So when Oprah said, just sitting up here waiting for the historical,
Mm-hmm.
I should maybe run for president part. I didn't see it. Basically, right now, you guys are going to listen or you're going to get it. Time that this happened.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys follow. You guys need to follow BlackMenVent TV on Facebook. The activist mommy, I think that's her name. By her, what you're seeing right now with all of these allegations,
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood's biggest names by saying, yeah, they tried to do this, they tried to sexually assault me and all of this. They're going to be gone, which is going to create a vacuum. Come in and feel.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, we have Oprah Winfrey fill that void.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what, dude? You know what I'm saying? Speech was feminist to the core. All right, any dude clapping for that. There's nothing that qualifies Oprah as a president. She's done things. The only thing that I could think about is her doing is something overseas. She started a school for girls, feminism into a patriarchy society that still runs the old-fashioned way. The man goes out, makes the money. The woman stays home, takes care of the home and the children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she tried to take the woman out of the home to take care of the home and the children and put them in school. They got shoes at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it didn't work. It failed. Messed up. And was like, yo, I'm not feeding you if you're gonna go to school. They don't have a government with welfare there to help her.
Right.
To take the place of the man. They don't have that, Oprah. And I think about, you know, all of the things that she's done for the black community, like crickets. Let me tell you something, man. Every time I think about the Mega Millions or whatever, I was like, you know what? I would do something charitable because
Mm-hmm.
they freaking need it right now. Nothing to do. They getting pregnant. They shooting everybody. All right, because they bored after school. It's the devil's playground. I was like, I would do that. Joan Kroc. Do you know who that is? Ray Kroc's wife from McDonald's. Kroc Center. Joan, whatever, I'm messing up the name. Anyway, this center sits down in Marshfield, down the block, across the street from some church. I forgot the church. This is a mega church.
Oprah has nothing to do with that?
She has none. This is a white lady. But I Googled it. Across the United States. These centers have classrooms, swimming pools, diving boards, all types. This is a fun place to go. You would think you had to pay some type of fee to get in here. It looks fun. I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, Chicago.
That's big time, man.
Where are the Oprah centers? She's like the richest in the world.
Yeah.
Still getting used to the PG-13, you know what I mean? But good of feminism.
Yeah, and like I said, if she had a track record of doing good in the community and stuff like that, I would probably be like, okay, this may be a good move. You know what I mean? To have somebody with this type of history and background, they could do a lot more, but she has none of that. Like, for people to go all off like they were doing over this speech, and I'm like, the speeches I've heard better. I'm like, why didn't they take Jesse Williams when he said the speech at the Oscars?
Because
for
it's
women.
women.
His speech was more profound than Oprah's.
Women
You know
are
what I mean?
notorious. Women are burnt into their brains to be supporters. Very good at supporting. All right. You see it on Facebook when you argue with somebody and a female say blah 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 and she get 18 likes on it. Make perfect sense. Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. If a dude come on there and say something that they like, 20 likes. They are excellent. And because the feminist leader or one of them stood up and said something in this climate, because the whole climate, they said, of the Golden Globe Awards was very bad. They said that one lady got up there, I forgot her name. All male candidates or nominees are blah, blah, blah. Like,
that attitude.
they cheated again with this one, not because they did it on their own merit. The thing about it, and that's another show. You know what I'm saying? Is it their own merit that got them there? Just trying to get on because you're just trying to say they cheated because they're men. What I'm gonna do right now, we fashion now, we running out. But feminists say they are. Down or Google 5 core beliefs. All right. And then we're gonna go through. All right. 5 core beliefs. Working to increase equality. Links ideas to action. That they should push for change toward gender equality. Number 2, human choice. Feminists believe that both men and women should have the freedom to develop their human interests and talents. Even if those interests and talents conflict with the status quo, wants to be a mechanic, she should have the right and opportunity to be a mechanic. Gender stratification. Feminists oppose laws and cultural norms that limit income and job opportunities for women. One is ending sexual violence and promoting sexual freedom. Women should have control over their sexuality and reproduction. Quick thoughts on that. Like a bunch of bull.
I mean, I asked myself, what rights that everyone else has. You know, you have women CEOs, women run for president. Oprah is a billionaire. All of this is just false. You know what I mean? And to me, it's a fight I partake in, and I would be remiss. I mean, we still have, as black men, a fair shake. I mean, heck, the Constitution wasn't written for us. You know what I mean? So we have our own issues that are much more serious. I mean, heck, we are being shot by the cops. Severe situations right now. To be worried about, I don't know, propaganda as far as someone claiming that they're not getting equal pay or they don't have equal opportunity. That is just insane.
So, we got a call right now. Caller, you're going to have to make this real quick because we got a lot of points to get through in a very short time. BlackMenVent, what's up? Who is this?
Famous Big Country.
What's going on, Big Country? What's going on, David Ruffin?
From the airport.
That's what's up, man. He called in too. You know that, right?
I was playing with the baby.
Okay, cool. What's up, man? Real quick, because we got a bunch of stuff to go through in 15 minutes.
I had to chime in on the women's delusional behavior as if they are some type of don't have no right to do nothing. I don't understand the delusion.
Yeah.
Women and you have the soft tone when you say gay people have more rights than anybody on earth, and they act like somebody's just doing them completely wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're about to go over that. That right there was what their beliefs are, what they say they are. I think this is how they bait people in, because I've seen some very good women who said that they were feminists. He's 5 core. And I had to tell him, no, you're not a feminist. They actually, you got a husband, you cook for him every night. They hate you.
Yeah, they hate you.
They hate you for real. But that's what's up, Big Country. Thanks for checking in, dude.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. See you next week. So, all right. So what it really is, man, and we're going to go through this right quick. Working to equality. Well, the main thing about feminists and what we've seen, they're very much equal. Matter of fact, they are over equal.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It is imbalance beyond belief. Between work, between reproduction rights, between everything. I mean, man, if a female gets in the middle of the public, people are going to help her.
Oh, easily.
If a man gets disheveled, they're gonna walk past like nothing ever happened.
Yep.
That's not equal.
Probably laugh at him.
97% of child care custody cases go to women at all in the least bit. Why aren't they? That would make it equal, right? Because it would take away from them.
I mean, people are dying in the streets, man, by authoritative figures. You know what I mean? They're not women that are being shot by the cops. No one says anything about that. There are just violent crimes taking place, you know, where a lot of the male gender are being murdered. No march on that. The feminists are not marching due to that.
Yeah, there's a lack of empathy feminists in all regards. They don't care about that. Aware of what they're trying to do. And it says here, expanding human choice. Could do anything they want to do for the simple fact that if you fail, be there to catch you. Go outside when they go to work tomorrow and see how many homeless women they see versus how many homeless men they see. All right, because the government is not going to let you be homeless no matter how bad you mess it up. All right, you're going to get food stamps and a cash grant. So, and that's not as opposed to men who get only food stamps if they have an address.
Right.
That's not equal. So here's the thing of feminists, and the time and time again, this is how they've gained on us. Like they are, and I'm suffering. There's a marginalized, and this and that. Males are dominating us, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, we're good guys, so we don't want you to be like that. So okay, here's some more. There you go. But actually, they was just faking. So when you gave them some more, you gave them
too much.
So just like the pay gap. They say feminists claim that males get paid such and such percent more, but it was debunked. But they're still running with it because for nothing. See, the thing is that men work more stressful and dangerous jobs than women.
That women are incapable of doing.
Yeah, where's the first female bridge? All construction crew, where are they at building the skyscrapers? I didn't see many of them on sea.
Yeah, I mean it's like a
picking up
bunch
crabs.
of. I mean it's like a bunch of men getting together saying that they want to be paid giving childbirth when it's obvious that we cannot give childbirth. Only women can. So why would we even that fact? You know what I mean? Like men do, like you just stated, labor jobs where their lives are on the line that women are incapable of doing. But there is no such thing as unequal pay. You find out an example of where a woman makes more than a man doing the same job with the same credentials, or vice versa. So, whatever. I mean, if you have equal skill set, whatever, the best person should get the job, and that's pretty much how it is. But I think majority of the workforce, anyway.
Yeah, when it comes down, that attributes to scholarships, man.
Mm-hmm.
There are only female scholarships. There are no only male scholarships. You know what I'm saying? That's not equal. Feminists, why you not helping us out with that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the lack of empathy. It's like you could point that out right now to somebody. You can go to work tomorrow, stand around a water cooler and say, yo, 97% of children I go to that. You call yourself a feminist. What you say about that? Keep moving. Yeah, that's us. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? So what we need to do is identify these people, man. Feminism is that you will find out that they will stretch belief in reality to anything. They will compromise their own to win an argument rather than make sense. I'm saying so. Replacing their self-control. If a feminist, does it sound familiar? Have you ever met a woman like this before? Like, if they make a choice and it's a good choice, they deserve all the praise for it. Bad choice is somebody else's. Yeah. And then they depend on the government. The government is the muscle.
Mhm.
Why you think they want bigger government, man? So because we can't fight government. We get into some. You saw the video of old girl beating her own stuff up.
Yeah.
Call the police,
It's a
and the
frame.
Romans took them away.
Yep.
Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and their resentment, misandry is the opposite word of misogyny.
Mhm.
Misandry is just men hate. License to do it. They're women.
Yeah.
They just outright hate men, and you can tell. Men, we got the upper body strength. We do things that they really physically can't. So they have to finagle their way to try to be something like us. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and for all the women out there who claim that they're not feminists, your silence is a contribution to the feminists. I mean, the way it's headed right now, men, we have no rights whatsoever. I mean, anytime as a man you cannot defend yourself or you go to jail, walk out right now and the woman can just go in on us. And if we so much as defend ourselves, we're going to get the worst end of the stick. That happened. You
All
know
the
what I mean?
time.
So, yeah. I mean, and that's scary to live in a society where a group of people raised this way, but also have it embedded in them that no matter what they do, you shouldn't defend yourself against them. Say anything that opposes what they want or what they feel, you're automatically labeled a woman hater and whatever else they want to make up.
To comment on this, like I need to talk to a female or something because out and nobody has ever challenged us on it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get anywhere with someone who believes, as you say, that they are above reproach, and that is a to state that, because I don't care if it's a man or woman. If you cannot talk to someone, if they cannot accept the fact that where they are flawed or incorrect at something, this is an issue with society as a whole, and that we've said it many times over. Nothing good can come from this.
And many times it's saying, why wouldn't and grow where it's not held accountable? Like you could do anything in the world if you could just blame it on somebody else and they just go with it.
Yeah.
Like everything that's bad happened in your life, it was somebody else's fault. Everything you did good in your life, you know what I'm saying? That's preposterous, man. So in this society growing right now, and this is how Obama started. Somebody just started whispering, Obama for president. Man, get out of here. That's crazy. It was like Trump for president. We were like, what? Reality started? Get out of here. Look what happened to him.
Yep, he did it.
So I wouldn't, if Oprah does end up in 2020,
I gotta say she is.
president again.
You think so?
I tell you, man, the white man not gonna let that happen, dog. Trump is the white man's last hurrah, man. Videos, and I'm not trying to be racist or nothing because I kind of feel for them. They are disappearing, man. Every time a white woman has a baby by somebody other than a white man, they are losing stock. Right now, the social justice warriors is down on the white male. Evil, you oppress everybody. Black people, women, immigrants, this and that. You're the bad guy. So getting it, and that's why Trump is like their hero at this point in moment. I mean, you got to look at this thing politically. You just can't jump on a bandwagon and say, no, F Trump and Trump is this and that. You got to understand why things are going down. The reason why Trump is the president is because present a good. She thought that liberals were like the majority of America. Once all that weird stuff.
Yeah, she played a woman card the way for her.
The liberals or whatever, they really control the media, so it looks like everybody's down with the same thing, but what you forget about is the Appalachians and down south and dang on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So that's they didn't take that into consideration. There's a lot of things in play right now. There's a lot of things. Not only internationally with North Korea, and nationally with these swarm of allegations that nobody sees anything weird about. The only thing we can do as men right now is hold our head, man, to keep. And
Men have been reduced to extorted, whether it's for your labor, your money, or even on down to your sperm, whatever, in this country at least. That's really what men, if you're a man, you can't even have an opinion anymore. You have a masculine opinion. Done. And I've said it before, if you are a man or any actor or any well-known celebrity comes out and just states the truth and say, hey, women, you need to be better husbands. I mean, better wives to your husbands, better, parents to your children. His career is over.
Yeah.
If any woman comes out and says the same thing about men, round of applause like Oprah.
We like for president.
So that's how right there. It's pretty much the needle in that, you want to say fat lady has sung. Yeah, I mean, you have no place really in a society besides to be extorted. Successful you become, you're the target.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it back. I mean, it is guaranteed to where if you are of the male gender and you find success charged with false allegations, sexual harassment, rape, blah, blah, blah. That's damn near normalized right now. You know what I mean? So
you gotta stay low key. I stay under the radar because I see it plain as day. There's been many times when some women and they really didn't pay me no attention, but when they saw me go out to my car, and then like they switched and they didn't notice that I was there when they was being an a-hole versus who they are now. You know what I'm saying? And that's every man, but that I don't know. I don't know if you noticed this time around with BMV is that we're more focused in the struggle. Before we were focused on the females to realize and understand what's going on, factors that contribute to its demise, flying frogs. But about that, take our own selves, find these anti-family people, and go out and find family the best way we can. Also, before what is lacking in the Black community, but also marriage has been perverted to a very severe point where, man. So what do you do then?
Yeah, marriage now has been redefined to, and I always wondered, asked my parents growing up sometimes, why is a contract needed? Who love each other? What is paper that needs to be signed? How does that relate it? And I, as an adult, I get it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a legal contract that basically, especially for the man, you pretty much give this woman the right to sue you through some sort of litigation if you guys decide to break up. And in some cases, I get it, but the problem is that it be revised. Time where women didn't work, they stayed at home and took care of the kids, and rightfully so. This is the most important job. Family, we've always stated that. So yeah, rightfully so. If the man is out working and something happens where the man and woman needs to split, yeah, you should take care of her. You know what I mean? Because she,
like that anymore.
Right, exactly. The woman goes out now, she works every day, so now it's fair game. So it shouldn't be any type of inheritance for a family parting and everyone going a separate way. Now it should be more so like she walks away with what, same for him. But again, you don't see the feminists opposing.
No. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, you need to go home to Netflix right now and watch Divorce Corp.
Yeah.
It's Divorce Corp, but I just said that so you can spell it right. But they're not gonna stop that because they make a lot of money. They get a lot of kickbacks for closing cases in
they
family court. Only court that's not law to back it up, so they can do whatever they want to do, and they do whatever they want to do.
And it's written like that on purpose, I'm sure.
It's ran by the lawyers, and it's designed to divide the family for a monetary purpose.
Right.
But that is another show. For this week, what I need you guys to do is to follow and that's at BlackMenVent. I need your Facebook, and that is or facebook.com/BlackMenVentTV. Post, I need you to back on and let us know. Shout out to Stephen Harvey, man, put up a magnificent point. Steve Harvey, the authentic one. We're gonna say that one. Stephen Harvey, not Steve, but the face of last week's show can't be a shortage of they marry out of their race. Everybody.
Yep.
That there are guys out there that are marriage material. Black women are just not finding them. Bag. And I put up a meme before that said maybe a good guy is not your type. All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nah, we did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot
Timely.
more to say, a lot more to do. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you stay tuned. There's going to be, we're going to have guests on
Yes.
pretty soon.
Stay tuned for
Basically,
that.
what we wanted to do is just basically get you used to how we do this before we start bringing in people to interview and politic with. And we're basically going to be going testing this logic against whoever. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So we'll holler at y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace out.